It's long past time for all Americans and the media to confront the fact that violence and murder are the tragic consequence of demonizing those with whom you disagree day after day, year after year, in the most hateful and despicable way possible. And it's not her, it's the people that surround her. They're scum. They're scum. And they want to take down our country. They are absolute garbage.
We need wisdom. And there was a wisdom in what Richard Nixon said approximately 40, 50 years ago. He said, and I quote, "The professors are the enemy."
Look, let me tell you something. Be nice. Don't
Mr.
be
President, my
threatening.
question
Don't
is...
be threatening. But, you know, I always say we have the outside enemy, so you can say China, you can say Russia, you can say Kim Jong-un, you can say, but that's not, it's going to be fun. If you have a smart president, no problem. It's the enemy from within, all the scum that we have to deal with that hate our country. That's a bigger enemy than China and Russia. We pledge to you that we will root out the communists, Marxists, fascists, and the radical left thugs that live like vermin within the confines of our country. They're poisoning the blood of our country. That's what they've done. I said, no, they're not humans. They're not humans. They're animals. I'll use the word animal because that's what they are. You got to get these people back where they came from. You have no choice. You're going to lose your culture. You're going to lose your country. Does anybody believe in genes? You guys believe in genetics?
A murderer, I believe this. It's in their genes. And we got a lot of bad genes in our country right now.
I am your retribution. I am your retribution. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we're seeing in our country today, and it must stop right now. And as you're seeing, the Democrat Party is not the party of democracy. They're really the enemies of democracy, the parties of corrupt insiders like Whitmer, special interests, and the failed political class. We had an election that was stolen from us. It was a landslide election, and everyone knows it, especially the other side.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals.
The president's decision to call Omarosa a dog is not new or very surprising. His article is titled in part, quote, "Trump has a long history of using canine insults to dehumanize enemies."
The most amazing people in the whole country is our great friend, Pat. Will you come out here, Pat? Look at him. One of the great people.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, buddy.
Why do so many hate President Trump?
There's a desire on the part of some, and I think it's satanic, it really is spiritual, to destroy America.
This is not a war between the left and the right. This is a war between good and evil.
And over the weekend, Trump effectively said that Milley should be executed for treason. I'm not making that up. That's not an exaggeration. That's what he suggested.
This may sound corny.
It does sound corny,
but love is the answer.
It is the answer.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
The former president of the United States, who wants to be the next president, is now directly spreading the slogans of the conspiracy cult QAnon. One posting of several uses two QAnon catchphrases: "Nothing can stop what is coming," which refers to the so-called mass arrests of so-called deep state members. Another posting shows President and Hunter Biden, Nancy Pelosi, Hillary Clinton, Anthony Fauci, Bill Gates, and Vice President Harris in prison in orange jumpsuits. Dr. Fauci and Bill Gates presumably there for their advocacy of vaccination. And then there is this, a photo of Kamala Harris and Hillary Clinton. The caption, which I'm not going to read out, is demeaning of both women and contains a vulgar reference to oral sex acts. Now remember, again, this is the Republican candidate for president and the 45th president of the United States talking about two women who, no matter what you think of their politics, are two of the most accomplished women in American political history. This is what he chose to amplify, which, as extreme as it is not exactly out of character when it comes to him and women.
This is now our greatest fight since the Civil War. The battle of righteousness versus Satan. Yes, Satan. Because these leftists are evil. Let us fight this fight as if it is our last fight on earth. As Muhammad Ali said, it's not over till the last punch you have.
We must never allow political violence to take root in America. Cannot let it happen. And I'm committed to doing everything in my power as president to stop it, and to stop it now. But the Democrats have become too extreme, and they've become, frankly, too dangerous to govern. They've gone wacko. And I would have been boom, 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 I'll beat that. I don't know if I'll do the fighting myself or if other people will.
This is the dramatic video of police using a sledgehammer-type tool to smash the window of their car and arrest the 29-year-old Guatemalan immigrant.
Maybe he should have been roughed up.
You know, knock the crap out of him, would you? Seriously. Like to punch him in the face. In the good old days when they protested once, you know, they would not do it again so easily. The audience hit back, and that's what we need a little bit more of. Part of the problem and part of the reason it takes so long is nobody wants to hurt each other anymore. He was sticking a certain finger up in the air, and that is a terrible thing to do in front of somebody that, frankly, wants to see America made great again.
Well, you could help him with legal fees if this man needs it.
I've actually instructed my people to look into it, yes. I love the old days. You know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks. All right, yeah, get him out. Try not to hurt him. If you do, I'll defend you in court. Don't worry about it. These people are crazy. But they're radical climate people.